Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Happy Vibe. And once again, I want to say thank you so much for a million subscriber. For taking time to subscribe on our channel. So thank you so much for the 50 subscribers that just subscribed few weeks ago. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. What we do here is simple. We do something unique, something that's not done, right? We currently only on YouTube. Any other channel you see is fake channel. This is the authentic channel for Happy Vibe. We talked about how to achieve happiness, how to live life as you go, regardless of your situation, regardless of where you are, regardless if you are rich or not. But we tend to guide you, right? And also guide myself also, so that we can grow and achieve an amazing life. So once again, welcome to Happy Vibe. So thanks so much for our main subscriber. We are glad you are here. We are really happy you are here. One thing we do is we try to make sure our video is just 15 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. We don't want to exceed 15 minutes because there's no point of making 20, 30, 1 hour video because people are so busy. People are so busy, they don't have time to read. Make it short, snap, short, we're done. So thank you so much. But please don't forget to love, like, and share this video. Share this video to your friends. That's the only way we can grow this channel. We really need your support. We really need your help to grow this channel. Okay? Thank you so much. So, right. So let's get on for today's video. Let's get on for what will happen today. Okay? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We mostly do our videos weekend during the weeks, right? But today we'll be looking at something amazing. This is the end of May. Okay? The first quarter of the year is almost going to an end. Ask yourself this question. Some question. Do I need to love myself? What is the benefit of loving yourself? But what we are looking at today is, when was the last time you were genuinely kind to yourself? It's a question I want to understand because I really like to know. I like to know. Okay? We're looking at the art of loving yourself. Okay? The art of loving yourself. You got to love yourself. I don't know how much I'm going to say, but please, pardon my English. My English might not be posh, with what you're expecting, okay? But please, just pardon my English, all right? And I know I can communicate, right, the best I can, okay? Thank you so much for that. So the question is, when was the last time you were kind to yourself? Now, not performing winners, not going through the emotional self-care talk, not listening to motivational speaker. Just for the record, what we do here, we don't motivate people. No. We tell you how to live the life. It's not left for you to do it. But if you do it, you would actually see the results. Okay? So the question I'm asking is, for most people, if they are truly honest, the answer is no. They've never ever been genuine to themselves. But guess what? They are genuine to others. They are genuine to their friends. They are genuine to their wives. They are genuine to their children. They are genuine to their father, their mom. But their self, they totally forget themselves. Oh my God. How can you forget yourself? Right? Now, and that's the gap I'm talking about. The space between how you treat others and how you treat yourself. See that gap? People treat others very well. But themselves, they don't buy stuff to themselves. The question is not about money. It's about, what do you do for yourself? What do you get for yourself? How do you appreciate yourself? So welcome. And if you are here for the first time, please don't forget to love and like. Because what we do here is telling people how to achieve happiness. But today, we're looking at the art of loving yourself. The art of loving yourself. So what is self-love? Self-love is one of the most talked concepts in the awareness space. If you go online today, just type self-love, you will see a lot of information. A lot of information. But it gets reduced to bubbles because people don't really make emphasis on it. We need to understand what it is. So the question is, what is self-love? What self-love is and what is not. The first thing we need to do is to dismantle the myth, because people say that most times, right, there's a barrier to have self-love or to build misunderstanding, meaning that you don't need to love yourself. This is perhaps the most common and the most damaging misconception out there. The idea that prioritizing your well-being, setting limit on what you give, or simply treating yourself with care is somehow something far away from you. That people have to do it for you. That you don't need to take care of yourself. It's not important. All you need to do is take care of people. But self-love is not selfishness. It's the foundation from which generosity is possible. Okay, when you say self-love, you're not being wicked. You're not being say I'm doing for myself. No, because it is the body that gets that source. Because before you give people love, before you show love to people, these days you can't show love to people without money. Now the money you will use to show love, it's you that work that money. So you need to what? To take care of yourself. You can love yourself and still feel disappointed. You can love yourself and still feel recognized, right? You can love yourself and still have a hard day. The love does not require the good feeling. It just requires the choice. You remain on your own side. You need to make a choice. Do I keep living myself and focusing on people, or do I make time to love myself? Do I make time to buy things for myself? Do I make time to take myself out? I'll leave you to answer that question. But if I should answer that question for you, I would want you to love yourself. I would want you to really take time to appreciate yourself. Take time to buy things for yourself. Take time to take yourself out. The art of loving yourself is exactly that. An art, something you practice, you refine, and you return. It's not something you do once. You do it consistently. Just like if you're going for an exercise, you can't say because I went to the gym yesterday, I'm not going to go for gym tomorrow. No. You keep going to the gym week in, week out. Even if you've achieved your goal, you keep going to gym week in, week out. And if you don't want to do exercise, you stop. So the question is, what are you going to do? Now, why most people struggle to love themselves? You know, a lot of people struggle to love themselves. We're talking about the heart of self-love. That's what we're talking about. Before we talk about how to build self-love, we need to be honest about why is it so hard? Because most people, the struggle is not laziness or lack of motivation. It runs much deeper than that. The first reason is the message we receive from ourselves as a child. Just because this belief has been with us from all our life. And the belief we hold about our own worth were not formed in adulthood. Because this belief I'm talking about is what we grew up. They were formed in the first 7-10 years of our life. Though it's not because we want to do it, but because it's what we've grown in. And what is this belief? And the belief is, most times, right, people feel that you do not need to praise yourself. You do not need to give yourself anything. You do not need to do anything for yourself. That concept, that misconception stick with you from childhood. As you grow, you don't. That's why most people, they don't take care of themselves. They can spend millions and billions on others, but for themselves, they don't. You must spend decades believing you are not enough. You know, they keep telling you are not enough. You are not smart enough. You are not successful enough. You are not lovable enough. And the tragedy is that those beliefs feel like a fact. It sticks with you in your head, right? You become insecure because they have been there for so long, but they are not the fact. They are old stories. Say old stories. These are old stories. Don't believe those things, right? They are old stories. And the old stories can be rewritten. Now, the second reason is comparing culture. We live in a world that profits from insecurities. The advertising industry, again, I don't have any issue with the advertising industry, but the fact is, the social media platform, right, and the entertainment industry, a lot of them generate revenue even when you believe you are insecure. A lot of people today are insecure. They can't even leave their house and go out. Ask yourself this question. When was the last time I left my house and take myself to a restaurant and I enjoy life? Think about that for some minutes. Just think about it. When was the last time I went out and I enjoyed myself? I'm not saying going out with your friends, because so many people, they are stuck in this friendship life that they can't do anything without their friends. Keep your friends. You don't need your friend. I say it again. You do not need your friend. Go out by yourself. Walk to the best restaurant. If you don't know, chat me up. Tell me your location. I can look for the best restaurant in your area. You go there, you buy something within your budget, and enjoy yourself. The moment you try, you keep doing this, your confidence comes. In fact, I will tell you this. The moment you leave your house, well dressed, just simple dress. You can wear what you can just look for something like this, right? And the trouser for a ladies, dress something simple. Take your bag to that coffee shop, order a coffee, order something, eat, enjoy. It's you. It won't kill you. It won't harm you. It won't make you feel less, right? Even if you are sitting alone, you don't care. Let them say what they want to say. You don't care. You go there, you sit alone, you take your coffee, and you do what? You relax. You can go to your small tablet or something, spend 10, 15, 20 minutes there, and you're out. So the question is, when you feel you need to buy something, change something because something differently is to be worthy, right? You need to understand that you don't need people, right? Now, the third reason is professionalism. Now, many people have constructed an unconscious deal of themselves. Said, I will love myself once I am perfect. Listen to this. They're going to say, I will love myself once I'm perfect. What if you were never perfect in life? What happened? Are you going to waste your life looking for perfection? They will say, once I have lost weight, here's the funny one. You know, every January, people comes with New Year resolution. This year resolution, I will stop eating this. I will eat healthy. Crap. Absolutely. Those things will never happen. Those things happen in your head. It never happened. He said, I will love myself once I lost weight. What if you never lost weight? I've seen so many people. They have taken the whole pills. They've taken the whole medication. They've done the whole diet, but they've never lost weight. Once I have that career sorted out, or once I get that promotion, I'll love myself. But guess what? It will never happen. You start to love yourself in fact, the moment after watching this video, you start loving yourself. Once I have fixed relationship, what if that relationship didn't come? You are looking for that Mr. Right, that best man, what about if you never get a relationship? Are you going to kill yourself? Anyway, let's not go there. So the question is, once I have become the person which person are you trying to be? What person are you trying to be? Are you trying to be a billionaire? Are you trying to get that money? What if that money never comes? Please, I beg you, love yourself. You got to love yourself. You know, and this is the month end. I believe most people in the world, anywhere you are in the world, this time they pay their monthly wages. See that money you get, before you begin to do your bills, I want you to do me only one favor. I want you to write something right on your expenses. I know people have Excel. Just write self-love expenses. See that self-love expenses? You can put in any figure. $20, $30, $50, $15, $100, anything, any amount, put it there. Okay? In any currency. Now keep this money every single month. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Make sure you enjoy life. Because life itself is short. So the question is, when we know it's short, why won't you make time for yourself? Why won't you love yourself? This idea is a trap. I call it a trap. They've always trapped us. We've been trapped. It's time to release yourself. Release yourself from that trap. Because perfection never arrives. Perfection is never arrived. Just the time I wanted to start this YouTube channel, I said, I'm shy. I don't know what to say. But guess what? I say, you know what? I will just talk. The worst that would happen, people will tell me I can't speak very well. I don't have a good camera. I don't have a good stuff. I don't have this, I don't have that. But guess what? I'm not going to wait in perfection. I'm going to start. The standard keep moving. And the love is forever postponed. When will you love yourself? The question is, when will you love yourself? You got to love yourself. I beg you. You got to love yourself. I'm not telling you to love your wife. I'm not telling you to love your children. I'm not telling you to love your spouse. I'm not telling you to love. I'm just telling you to love yourself. Please take yourself out. If you are scared to go out, get in contact with me. I'll tell you where to go in your city. You go there yourself, and guess what? The moment you start this is addictive. Because you know that every month I'm going out to enjoy myself. You got to do it. Oh my God, it's 15 minutes. Oh my God, time flies. 15 minutes already? Okay, like I said, let's just conclude this. Let's just conclude this by talking about, let's conclude this by saying, perfectionism is not pursuit of excellence. It is the refusal to love yourself in the present day. If you are waiting for perfection of that thing you want to achieve, right, it's not going to come. I'm not being negative. I'm not bringing up bad news, but I'm telling you life reality. You need to act now. So once again, love, like, and share. Please make comments and tell me how you can love yourself. Because what we are talking about today, it's very simple. It's not a big term. It's just the art of loving yourself. It's something you should be doing every day. So tell me how you love yourself. Tell me what you do differently. Please make comments, okay? For the new subscriber, welcome to Happy Vibe. So thank you once again. I'll see you on the net. But to remember, at least buy yourself something new. You deserve it. Thank you.